as it pertains to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into it. Let me know, type a two in the chat if this has been something that you've wondered about. Your man, his emotional expression. If this has been a concern of yours, type a two in the chat. Type a two in the chat to let me know whether or not you've wondered like why he doesn't share his feelings, why he doesn't show his feelings. Type a two in the chat if this has been you. Gutful, you said this couple has really helped my marriage. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that, bro. Type a two in the chat if you've had that thought before, like why he ain't really talking, why he not really emoting the way that I would like for him to. Why isn't he? Why don't he cry? Let me know in the chat. Now I will say this. So some people will be like, men don't cry, period. And trust and believe, I can testify to the fact that number one, I cry. But even outside of me crying, the men who be in the space that my wife and I run, I'm interfacing with them on a regular basis. And so I've seen a lot of emotions when they feel safe. A lot of emotions when they feel safe. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But the issue is this, y'all. I'm seeing them cry. I'm seeing the vulnerability. I'm seeing the uncertainty. I'm seeing the insecurities, but I ain't married to him. I'm not married to your man, but I'm seeing these things. I'm seeing these things. And so the question becomes, why ain't he doing it with you? Why isn't he doing it with you? And to the degree in which now every man isn't like that. So some men, it's easy for them to access their emotions and they have no problem at all displaying them. And so if that's your man, good for you. But many a women complain about the fact that like, I don't know what's going on internally with him. And because of that, like, I feel like I don't, in some instances, even know him. I feel like I don't even know him because I don't see any emotionality from him. The only time I see emotional expression is when he watching the Commanders. The only time I see emotional expression is when he talking about Mike versus LeBron. The only time I see emotional expression is when he playing pool, poker, whatever it may be. That's the only time I see him getting amped. Or if he talking about trimming the edge in the front lawn. That's the only time. Or if he's talking to the children and it's coming from a place of ire, anger, whatever it may be. That's the only time that I see emotionality. But real talk, like there's more. And so the question becomes, why do I see it, but you don't? And a large part of that is because I've been able to cultivate a safe space for men to, share what's going on, a judgment-free space in order for them to like be real. Let me go ahead and tell y'all right off the top that before I hop into these 5 reasons, I got 2 special things that's coming up. 2 very special things that are coming up. Fellas, if you're a brother that's on here, I got a King Me intensive coming up where you want to be in the house for. It's a 21-day intensive. This piece right here is going to be dope. We coming together daily, 8 a.m. Eastern, building. We got a book we're going to be reading. We got an accountability chart. We got strength squads. You want to make sure that you are in the space. If you on IG right now, you can comment level up to get access to that information. Now, for the folks that are on here right now, and that's a part of the Blamly. I'm talking to y'all, the Blamly. That's our Blam Core community. We got some Blam for Lifers in the room that I'm talking to right now. Actually, everybody in the room is a Blam for Lifer. But I want to make this announcement. So, fellas, my initial intention was to kick it off on August the 11th. It's gonna be 21 days, go up to the end of the month. Now, I made a decision that I'm not gonna do it then. And let me explain why. The book that we're gonna be reading, it's gonna take a little bit of time for it to get to you. And so y'all ain't gonna have it by the 11th. So I'm just letting you know that right now. But the focus of the 21-day intensive is gonna be how to love a Black woman. How to love a Black woman. So we are pinpointing and focusing on how to love your woman better. All right. I mean, that's what we're going to be doing. We starting it September the 1st for 21 days. Now, ladies, I said I got something special. Ladies, if you on IG, I'm not dropping a link for this until tonight at midnight for you to be able to get your spot. And it's going to be at an early bird price and only for 20 people, this early bird price. And I've never done this before. The fellas, they be banging and rocking with the intensives that I create because them joints be intense. But I'm going to do a 21-day intensive for the women. And the focus is going to be how to love a black man. How to love a black man. I just hit my little air horn. How to love a black man. This joint right here, yeah. We going every day. I ain't gonna do it at 8 a.m. because I think the ladies, y'all be, I don't know, 8 a.m. doesn't typically work for the women. So I'm gonna do it I'm thinking about doing it at 8 p.m. But I'm gonna drop the link at midnight tonight for you to be able to register and you know, be a part of that. So yeah, so get ready. Blamley, midnight tonight, 20 spots at that early bird price. Go ahead and get your spot. All right, let me go ahead and hop into the content. For those of y'all on IG, again, coming up, and that's gonna start October the 1st for the women. September the 1st for the men, October the 1st for the women. So go ahead and get your spot. All right, so in terms of this topic, 5 reasons why men cry in the dark. Hey, let me vent for a second before I get into this. Y'all got I may have to hop off and take this phone call, but y'all got young adult children that want to swear up and down that they know what they talking about when it comes to getting to the airport at certain times. Like my 2 oldest, and again, this is off topic, y'all, but my 2 oldest, they're taking an international flight. And he's calling me right now. They're taking an international flight. They're supposed to be leaving at 8 p.m. tonight. Why they want to leave at like 5:30 to try to get to the airport? And the airport is like an hour and a half away. I just don't get it. So please excuse me, y'all, while I take this real quick. I think it's going to interrupt my live stream. This is crazy. But I got to take this real quick. So Blamley, bear with me for a second while I